Hi dear students, we are going to continue with the simultaneous equations. This is lesson 13. First, let me explain what is simultaneous equations. Here there are two equations. There are two variables here, x and y, and we are going to find the solutions. We are going to find the values that satisfies x and y values here, and these values must satisfy in both equations. So in simultaneous equations, you are finding some x and y values, and it should satisfy both of the equation here. This type of equations, they are called simultaneous equations. There are two common ways to solve the simultaneous equations. One of them is elimination method. The other one is substitution method. It's going to be, and we are going to start with elimination firstly. Here, in elimination method, we should be careful about left hand side should be equal to right hand side, which means when you add them side by side, this is, we can say here, left hand side and left hand side and right hand side should be equal to each other, which means when I add them side by side, here when I draw this line, and on this side, on the right side, we have 9 and 7. Side by side addition also we are calling this one, and 9 plus 7 is equal to 16 it's going to be, and on this side we have 3x plus y plus 5x minus y we have. But we are doing this kind of operations when the numbers are suitable, because here we have plus y we have and minus y. When I add them side by side, I know that plus y and minus y, they are going to eliminate each other. So, as I mentioned, plus y and minus y, they eliminate each other, and the result becomes 8x is equal to 16. Then x is equal to 16 over 8, and x should be equal to 16 over 8 means 2, and I need to find y here. I'm going to use one of the equation, 3x plus y, since it's equal to 9. I know that x is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, then this implies that 3 times 2 plus y should be equal to 9, which implies that 6 plus y is equal to 9, and y is equal to, I'm going to cut the steps, and 9 minus y is equal to 9 minus 6 is equal to 3 it should be. So the solution of this one, it should be equal to, solution is not with set, sorry, because there are no solutions like that. X and y generally we are showing, and x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 is the solution. Okay, here also I want to show that here these two values, here x and y values, should satisfy the first sentence that I used from the beginning. And when you check here for both equation, it should give you 9 and 7 also. Let's check, is it correct or not. Here, if you replace in the first equation 3x plus y is equal to 9, and we found that x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, which means equal to 3 times 2, which is x value, plus y is equal to 3. So it should be equal to 9. Is it 9? Let's see. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9, which means that 9 is equal to 9. Yes, so for the first equation, x and y values are correct. In the second equation, let's try. Here, 5 times 2 minus 3, is it equal to 7? Yes, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7, and we found that 7 is equal to 7. So in both equation, when you check 2 and 3, it gives the same result to us, which means that it is true for both of the equation, or we are telling like this: the solution of the simultaneous equation is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, it has to be. The second method is here substitution, and in substitution method we are going to replace the values let's say instead of y, I'm going to replace the y in the second equation. What I mean, let me write like this. Here, what is the value of y in the first equation? First, I have to find that one. 3x plus y, since it's equal to 9, and then y, it should be equal to 9 minus 3x. What I made is here, we made the y is the subject of the equation, like subject of the equation. Now, in the second equation, 5x minus y is equal to 7. I'm going to substitute the y value here. Y value inside this equation, which is 5x minus 9 minus 3x is equal to 7, and 5x minus 9 plus 3x, which is very important, minus 9 plus 3x, it should be minus and plus minus, minus and minus plus, it has to be, is equal to 7. And here the result again, 5x plus 3x, 8x is equal to 7 plus 9, 16, I'm sorry, 8x is equal to 16, then x is equal to 16 over 8, it has to be. X is equal to 2, and the same kind of question, and the same question, actually not same kind of, it is the same question. So if I replace in the second one 5x minus y is equal to 7, then if x is equal to 2, then 5 times 2 minus y is equal to 7, it has to be. 10 minus y is equal to 7, and here you can send to other side and you can use like minus y is equal to 7 minus 10, which is minus y is equal to minus 3, which means that y is equal to 3, it has to be. So from this one we are understanding here x and y pairs are 2 and 3 again, like in the previous solution. Now we are going to solve another type of question. Another type means this is again simultaneous equation, but the variables and the coefficients, as you see, coefficients has different signs, same sign, I'm sorry, so we cannot directly eliminate the sign, I mean the y values or x values. That's why we have to use different methods to solve this kind of questions. First I need to tell that one, and either substitution or elimination method may work here, but for the elimination method we need to use same coefficients and different sign, which means I have to multiply the one of the equation by here in this question by a number like, let's say, 1 here, and let me change the color. I'm going to multiply the one of the equation by 1 here, and the other one by minus 2. Here the question is coming, why minus 2? Why minus 2? Why we are multiplying by minus 2? Because I need to eliminate either x or y, and I have chosen to eliminate y, and here the coefficient of y is plus 2y, so I need to make this one minus 2y to eliminate. So if I multiply this y by minus 2, this is going to be minus 2y, and up I have plus 2y. When I add side by side elimination by using the elimination method, this is going to be solved easily here. And when I multiply the first equation by 1, which means nothing to do, 3x plus 2y is equal to 22, and x plus y is equal to 9, I'm going to multiply by minus 2. Here I have to write times also. Minus 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 18. Again, I need to repeat here. When I multiply by minus 2, I need to multiply all the terms here. This term here, this term should be multiplied by 9, then I have to multiply by y, then I have to multiply by x also. So the results are equal to minus 2x minus 2y and 18 it should be. If I add side by side, 3x minus 2x is going to be equal to x. 2y and minus 2y, they are going to be eliminated here, which is equal to 0. And 22 plus minus 18, I'm talking about 22 plus minus 18, 22 plus minus 18 here, because the operation is addition, but this has negative sign, which is equal to 4, it has to be. So directly, as you see, when I multiply the second equation by minus 2, I found in one step what is the value of x. X is equal to 4. Then if x is equal to 4 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 22, 3 times 4 plus, since x is equal to 4 we found here, okay, then 3 times 4 plus 2y is equal to 22, and here it has to be 12 plus 2y is equal to 22. 2y is equal to 22 minus 12, and 2y is equal to 10, and y is equal to 10 over 2. Y, it has to be equal to 5, and this is the end of the operation, which means that solution is 4 and 5 it has to be.